The podcast that I listen to is it releases weekly, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up with just that one.
Right.
And the episodes are like 3 hours
God,
long,
that's so
So you gotta
long. I
like
cannot
schedule time to do
imagine,
it
dude.
or be doing something.
yeah, but it's just so damn inspiring. This podcast that I listen to, and I encourage everyone to check it out. It's the Procrastinators podcast. It's been around for
I've heard of
4 or
that
5
one.
years. Yeah, it's a collection of anime YouTubers, comic creators, so like people that draw, people that are like super analytical about media. So none of them are musicians, but or one of them is, but his main thing is drawing. But despite that, hearing them talk about, they have a lot of conversations about art, and so what it means to be a creator, and how they choose to conduct themselves, and kind of their outlook on being creators for a living is something that I find particularly inspiring and motivating. Recently, and this might be interesting for you guys, I wanted to bring this up, is the idea of being prolific. So how quickly should you release content? Kind of when do you say, is this good enough? Okay, put it out. That's kind of the goal, right? And then there's releasing it too soon, so not putting enough attention to detail. And then there's working on it for too long and wearing yourself out on it. And by the time you release it, you're not even excited about it.
Right.
So there's a good balance to strike between consistently releasing content and making sure there's enough quality. And that's something that's kind of really been helpful for me. Is I used to release an Instagram video every day, and I found this to be particularly exhausting. Not because necessarily the quality would suffer, but because I'd find myself either running out of ideas for content, or I would feel that some of the content was particularly uninspired and forced. And so I've kind of moved into a 3-day cycle of
That's solid. That gives you enough
releasing
time to sort of
content.
think about everything. We decided that each episode is coming out every 2 years or so. So
Amazing.
there's no way we're gonna get burnt
That
out.
might be a
on it.
little too much attention to
There's
detail.
also enough time to edit.
I can see their pores, man. What the hell is going on? That's fine.